to execute on that composition. But I will say for PSG, the great thing about all this engage is that even if they lose one player, they still have options.
Yeah, I think the big one for me coming into this is like, just so I'd be surprised if PSG really want to try and contest this.
Oh, no, they get the root down, they get the knock up as well. Level 6 hit, the Cataclysm comes in for Junja. He does get the knock up at the back of it. There's a slightly Maelstrom, but it only really lands onto one. And now they can turn and burn for this fight. First blood finally goes over to Seo. Nice knockback here from Miru as he gets on top of two. The Pop Blossom is decent, but there's no damage right now. The resets are coming in. Double kill for Seo. R7 are doing well in the early game.
R7 are coming in the numbers. They didn't have the setup and everything rushed and everything goes awry.
Seo doesn't have flash or heal, doesn't have his arcane shift either, and that's a shutdown there. Just not expecting the rack to be in the buzz about those team fights. Audi, he's going to get jumped on here. Will not have a huge amount of damage thrown onto him just yet. They've invested 2 ultimates. There's going to be Minoru coming back on top of this one here, though. Junja immediately flashing after the fact to try and make sure he stays alive, but he does get taken out. Woody can't get the root down. TP's coming in. That's going to be the Kennen trying to jump, or Maple, excuse me, coming in afterwards. Minoru cannot just be walked over this. Audi gets a reset. Will not get the flick back, and they will trade back 1 for 1, so it's a little bit of a scrappy one.
Back, get out of the position, and now R7 trying to set themselves up as well in this mid lane. Wacko needs to be so careful.
Yeah, needs to be very, very careful. That mid lane going down could be huge. There's a Pop Blossom,
oh my God.
3! The flash is good, but can they get the damage afterwards? They do get Seo. The bomb comes in straight afterwards. A slice and dice will get him back over the wall. But I mean, just as Dragon's about to spawn as well, Rift Herald on this field.
And now they can start to try and contest this as Ozzy, with push on top, is moving down.
Yeah, Audi might have to use his own ultimate there. Not quite sure what happened there with the hook, but he misses it completely. The Pop Blossom on the 2, no jungler now available. Flick back is decent on the Junja, but there's just not the damage right now from the Celia. Line's just gonna get taken out, and this is starting to change the momentum.
And Audi are waiting in the wings as well, so we'll just back away.
Oh, interruption. That's there's still a flash and a Cataclysm for Junja, but I think he's just, oh, the nice little bit of movement. Had himself the Gore Drinker for extra healing, but gets taken down. 2 massive items just that are being completed there. Void Staff for Miryu, who's going to try and make use of it right now. The Pop Blossom, just a delay. Double up in that one there. Doesn't get the flick back on top of that one. Good flash away from Miryu and by Bong. They're looking for an engage in the mid lane, though, as we see Junja and the rest of the team looking for more. They get the knock up here and the charm coming out from the Rakan. A shutdown comes out. Bong finally gets himself a little bit more redemption as he look for a little bit more in this mid lane. Seo and Audi just can't do the damage. It's a 2 for 1 in the mid lane. Overall, a 2 for 2. First.
Yeah, Bong stepping under the tower. Miru comes in, and I like that they don't actually engage on this, right? So Maple trying to lock them up underneath the tower. The flick misses. Stun. I handled Ozzy there. But then, yeah, it must have just, very overextension. Gore Drinker, the Q, a lot of opportunity to try and bring that one back. And Maple, you're kind of, at the moment, you can see both teams kind of in that stalemate and nobody really wanting to come in.
Don't know why he's there, but he's getting all the damage. He got the root as well. They walk straight into the feathers, and that's all they needed to do. Now you can see a fight on 2 fronts. They are getting damage down. Bong still keeping himself alive. Nicely done with the Pop Blossom, though. And that's a clean enough fight for the side of PSG. They lose 1, they get 4, and they can just barrel down the mid. They've got a huge minion wave.
I mean, Wacko went God mode.
It's a fake one. Faked us out as well. They have vision on this, so they know what's going down. Audie's got ultimate and flash. You can get on top of it. True shot barrage lands on the Woody. They're putting them in. It's fish in a barrel. He does get the Baron, but can they get out with it? Flash out immediately. Bong can't get into the fight right now. They're trying to get the stones in, but they just can't get the damage out. It was just a little bit too discoordinated.
He's now R7 going to move over towards the Dragon. They'll get it, but what else would they get?
What else can they get? Junja tried to do a little bit of a drive-by. Does get the Cataclysm out. Seo just going to get himself away from this one here. Stopwatch used by Junja means he won't get any more damage done onto him. And R7 are kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. They need to get themselves out. Audi doesn't have flash and ultimate because he used it last time. He will be sacrificed. And now Woody tries to go for a little bit more. Seo, no flash, but does have the arcane shift. They're just poking them out right now. And everyone backs themselves away. Good for R7 to get the Dragon, but I mean, you still have a Baron to contest with.
The problem was that they went for resets and R7
around the place.
Yeah, and look, with that, as soon as Ozzy shows up, they're like, cool, we're going to be totally fine to take this. Can't really do particularly much.
Oh, feathers do go flying. Wacko does get hit by the ultimate, but I mean, they're turning it all back on the Lions, who is ignited, getting taken so low. Is he? Yes, tick down Woody, finishing that one off in a little bit of supportal combat. And I mean, it's so difficult now to get this damage to stick, and they've got minions, they've got Baron, they might look for the end. They're going to go in, Cataclysm goes in straight away. There's the Pop Blossom down on the 2. They're just using these ultimates to try and stop everyone from dying, and Wacko just feeling untouched. Unfavorable in this fight is he, but PSG are going to be getting themselves the first win of Worlds 2023.
They pat in the KDA.